Many business owners are refugees from the corporate world, and sales and marketing is not their first skills. I have a number of clients in this situation. When I meet with them, the first question I ask them is, "What do you do?" Most often, I get this response: "I'm a banker, business coach, accountant, financial planner." The response depends on the person's occupation. What I came to realize is they confuse what they do with how they do it. Being a banker, business coach, or financial planner is not what they do, it's how they do it. I then change the question and ask, why did your customers hire you? Most of the time I get blank stares. They just don't know. I then follow up with this question: what outcomes do your customers experience in working with you? Again, blank stares. When I ask you what you do, I am asking what outcomes I can expect from our relationship. Most people find this a very difficult question to answer. I'm a big fan of Walt Disney. I remember the first colored television my father purchased. The very first program I saw in color was The Wonderful World of Disney, and the scene that was playing was the Wizard's Duel from an animated film, The Sword and the Stone. In this scene, Merlin the Magician was fighting Mad Madam Mim. Merlin was using it as a teaching moment by trying to teach the future King of England, Wart, that using your brains is a far better solution than using a weapon. To me, this is the most magical piece of animation that was ever created. One moment, Merlin becomes a mouse, then a goat, while Mim becomes an elephant, then a dragon. It was wonderful watching each scene unfold. This short animation had such a powerful impact on me that when my children were born, I purchased the video, The Sword and the Stone, so they could experience the same wonder. When they were old enough, I took them to Disney World, and I can still feel my son's heartbeat as I held him after riding Space Mountain. If Walt Disney were alive today and I asked him, "What do you do?" what do you think his answer would be? The answers I receive when I ask my clients this question range from family entertainment, making movies, writing books, building theme parks, just to name a few. I think Walt Disney would have responded, "We make memories." I know in my case he did, memories that I will cherish forever. Now let me ask you again, what do you do? If you're in a business and you don't know why your clients purchase from you, you need to ask them. Each time someone buys from me, I ask them why. Each time someone does not buy from me, I ask them why. This gives me a clear idea of what my prospects are thinking. Here's what I learned. When they buy for a variety of reasons. They tell me, "You wrote a book, you have a great sales presentation, you can help me with my problems, you have strong testimonials," whatever it is. When they don't buy from me, I hear money as the primary issue. In most cases, I know it's not money, it's something else. They may be afraid, they are skeptical, they don't believe I can deliver, they don't see value, whatever. What I find after someone has been a client for a while is quite different. Here's what I usually hear. I hear them say, "I think differently, I get results, and I grow personally and professionally." So let me ask the question again. What do you do? Has your thinking changed as you think about this question? Do you make it safe for someone to do business with you? If so, how do you prove it? Do you make them right if they choose you? Again, how do you prove it? Do you make them more productive and effective? If so, how can you demonstrate this? Lastly, do you make others look good in working with you? Some people need you to answer just one question. Others need you to answer more than one question. What we want is to engage people emotionally so they will ask to hear more information. We want people to understand how good it feels because they made the right decision. We want people to understand how productive they will be when they engage you, your product, or your service. A word of caution. Do not tell somebody you are the right and safe decision unless you are able to substantiate your claim. Upon further investigation, they will see that there's nothing there and you can do real damage to your reputation. How do you find out why people buy from you? If you have a business, ask your customers. Pick up the phone and ask them this question: what have you experienced in working with me? And don't settle for things like, "You're a nice guy," or "We're friends," or "I don't know." Be persistent and they will tell you. If they won't tell you, that means they may not be a customer much longer. If you're looking to start a business, get a listing of the people you think would be your customers and call them and ask them this question: what do you like most about your existing service provider? With the answer to that question, you will know exactly what bar you must reach to be successful. You must understand that when people ask you what you do, they don't care how you do it until they have a reason to care. What you do is provide outcomes for your customers and clients that only you can provide. And don't be bashful. Tell them. Don't let them try to figure it out for themselves.